Hello, hi. Excellent. Really lovely to be here. It's really amazing because I've got quite a unique experience in the sense that I'm going to be new to the Kent Foundation. And hearing everyone's stories and the benefits that you've got, it's genuinely incredible. So I'm really, really excited. So I'm here to talk to you today about my business journey. I mean, just like hearing the other speakers are fantastic. And I just mirror a lot of what they experience, especially what Pip just said about, feeling like, oh God, I don't need a book. I don't need to watch YouTube. I will figure it out. It's silly. This is an amazing opportunity to talk to people who've done it and get the expertise. But hopefully my journey with business could sort of shed some light and some insight into how to help you and my benefits of working in Kent. I've been really fortunate, actually. So let's get into it. So this is me. So I'm the founder of Moodle Media. I'm a guest lecturer at Canterbury Christ Church. They let me back. I graduated there and they were like, do you know what, Molly? You can come back. I thought, really? I'll do it. So with my business, I've worked with over 60 businesses across the UK. I'm currently in the top 50 digital women to watch 2022. So that's very nice. Oh, a round of... That's nice. That's a good feeling, that's lovely. And I've been running my business for 7 years now. So, do you know what I love? I wish I'd have also put off some little stickers that said, cried herself to sleep most nights. Looked in the mirror about 3 times and said, I can't do this anymore. I haven't got it in me. And also my dad saying, what is social media? Is it even a job? So that would have made more sense. Brilliant. So I'm going to jump straight into this. I get questions a lot about how did you get into social media marketing? It was a funny one, actually, because I went to university to kill a bit of time. Oh, what a great killer of time. I went in there and thought, do you know what? I actually don't want a job yet. Why don't I do 3 years at Canterbury Christ Church and figure it out? Thought I wanted to be a presenter, thought I'd be the next Fern Cotton. Did a module on radio. That was fun. And my radio lecturer turned around and he said, you know what, Molly, the enthusiasm, top notch. The voice, not so much. I'm like, my family from the East End of London is stuck with me. Do you know what I mean? It won't go. So I decided to look into marketing and social media instead. Was really fortunate in my 3rd year to land an internship at a social media agency. That was really fun, and as you can see, TGI Fridays was one of the clients, and they actually ran out of budget for a shoot, and so they asked for a model. And here I am with Johnny, and it was a really fun experience. I had a really good role in that agency. I was the team assistant. So I was able to learn from the early ideas all the way up to production, all the way into analytics about every single stage of running a social media agency. So I just took all of it. I was like, thanks, guys. See you later. No, they actually sacked me and like 4 others. And then they went, yeah. I was like, Molly, why are you on Facebook all day? I'm like, because this is my job. Like, no, not your Facebook. Oh, sorry. I just have to find out what my ex-boyfriend's up to. Why are you judging me? No, I'm only joking. So actually, the business doesn't exist. Didn't finish till like a year after it's all closed down. So I was a little bit like, okay, sitting on my bed at home. What shall I do, Z's? And I thought, do you know what? There are so many businesses in Kent specifically, London. It's got it now. They've got their big marketing agencies. But there was something about here. This is 2014, where people like a lot of businesses that have been going a very long time still struggle to make that transition onto digital and having a social media presence. So that's where I niched, and that's where sort of I targeted and started going into things. So I turned my dad's shed into our outhouse into an office, dead proud, and I'd just sit there and on my laptop and go, what now? I'm a business owner, what do I do? But luckily, I got some advice about going networking and just getting myself out there, meeting people, coming up with some prices and some services that I thought would work for people and just throwing myself in there. So that's me in my first co-working space, which was a lot of fun. One of the things that really helped me during the development of the business, can I just say, you can probably tell, I'm not always, I'm a little bit shy, just not always shy, but I was super nervous about going to a networking event. Oh, it was horrendous. My first one, can you believe this? My dad had a friend, he owns an art gallery, Molly, do his marketing. He said he wanted a meeting with me at 6:30 a.m. in London, and I was like, okay. I was like, Dad, is he going to abduct me? And he's like, he ain't got any energy, he's like 60. So like 65, like he won't abduct you, don't worry about it. And I'm sitting around, and I'm like around this table, and there's like 15 other people sitting there, and I'm like, oh, this is it's a big company. Okay. And then all of a sudden, someone just goes up, right, then I'm going to start this. Hi, my name's James. Thanks everyone for coming to B&I this morning. Really great. We've got a few guests with us today. I was the guest at B&I in a business I just made the name up the day before. Most stressful experience. And I'm just there like, hi, I'm Molly, what's my name again? Molly Moodle Media. I manage marketing. If you need any help, do you want your marketing done for you? I'll do it for you. Thank you. It was awful. You know, it was like the repellent of I want to work with you. So once I finally found my stride with the networking scene, it was really amazing because those connections that I made during the early stages and actually people saying to me, do you want to do my marketing? Do you want to have an opportunity? Or do you want to come to my event and work at my event? Or, you know, and I started having that confidence to charge and go, okay, well, this is my rate. Okay, I never met this person. And then for me, even though I work in social media and I'm a huge advocate for you should have a brand presence, you should be on social media. Actually, business is done by people, and the more that you get yourself out there meeting people, they will help you find opportunities. Spread the message that this is what you want to do. And off the back of that, you know, I was working with a whole diverse range of clients. Like my first client was in a film festival in Le France. That sounded more fabulous than what it was. It weren't. Rooming up with some people and like eating like some weird food. I love French food, by the way. This was not French food. This was like underground weird stuff. But so from starting off my first client to working with construction companies, I started to find my stride, started finding my niche, and I was managing to grow the team, which was a really exciting time. Off the back of that, I thought, well, actually, people, you know, I started to share what I was up to on social media. The friends that I met at networking and the business connections were sharing it on their social media and was really helping me extend my reach further than myself. And what was a real benefit of that is I just thought, okay, I don't know when the next networking event's going to be. I don't know, you know, people come and go and you'll be lucky to have conversations. You can't talk to the whole room. What about if I start hosting my own events and start getting people to come to us and getting some value from us? So if you're thinking about you want new ways to get new people, like to meet a whole ton of people, host your own event and find a venue. It's a really powerful way. And then you can have that one-to-one interaction because you've got that personal connection in the sense of they want value from you. So this extended to my first ever LinkedIn event. And then I hosted an event called Mastering Your Business Marketing. Another tip I would say is collaboration. A lot of people have already established a career, their connections, they've already got the foundations, their digital marketing presence is established. Jump on their social media. There was a guy at the time who was a speaker at my event, named of Mark Gaisford. I don't know if you know him on LinkedIn. And he put up a video about him mucking about in the office, and it just went viral. And then he just kept doing stuff that just went viral. I was like, how? Mark, you tell me. That he nailed it. It was absolutely amazing. And so I thought, Mark, I'm hosting an event about marketing. Would you like to be my speaker? And he was like, yeah, okay, why not, Molly? Come along. So I then went to his office and we filmed a video and he put it on his social media and my following went through the roof. And it got so many thousands of likes because you've got to, you know, optimize the people that you're working with and put yourself on that pedestal. So that was really successful. Off the back of that, I regularly lecture and I do speaks and talks. And what's really amazing is that, you know, especially in light of this, is actually talking to young people and saying, actually, do you know what? Throw yourself in the deep end. You know, you don't really know. You read the books, you try and have an insight, but until you give it a go, that's the only way that you can learn how to do it and then get help, assistance with Kent Foundation along the way. So this is us now, not particularly us, but this is some of the projects that we've worked on. We work with companies all over the UK. We've got a growing team, which is really fun. So again, going back to this thing, who do we work with? We work with software companies. We work construction, work with heritage sites, work with florists. We work with all sorts. I mean, this particular, that was the guy, by the way, here. The guy with the beard, that was John. He didn't abduct me that day. What he did do was he got me a phone call and he said, he's such a character. And you'll see him a lot on TV. He's on TV all the time, art critic programs. He's fabulous. And he turned around to me and went, hi, Molly. I went, hi, John. Can you meet me in Dungeness Beach at 7 a.m.? I was like, Dad, I'm his next victim. I go, oh, Dungeness Beach, 7 a.m. He went, I was like, real talk, Dad. I'm a bit sensitive. Like, will he kill me? And he was like, no, he's not going to kill you, Molly. Stop being so dramatic all the time. Just go down there. And so I turned up, and full on, he went to me, just bring the camera, I'm thinking over recorder. I went, okay, yeah. He went, you see this? What you're looking at there you can't even see it. It's like mud on a container. I went, yeah, I see it, it's there. He went, I've just bought it for 6 figures. I was like, John, I think you've been had over. That looks a bit rubbish to me. He went, no, it's not, Molly, because it's a Banksy. And underneath the paint is a real-life Banksy. So, I want you to video record me cutting it up, and then we're going to take the paint off it, and it is a seagull with a cannon on its face. And I did the PR for that, and it got into like the Times, like the Evening Standard, all of them, and that was a huge opportunity for me. So my dad's nutty friend, who I keep thinking is going to kill me any second, give me one of my biggest opportunities out there, which was really incredible. So yeah, and here's our team now. The boy who looks like he's like, oh, that is actually our work experience. He's fabulous. He loves our girl chatter in the office. But this is us now. You've got Daisy with I was going to say Daisy with the glasses. Chloe with the blonde. Okay, yeah. No, I don't actually typecast. It just is a coincidence. But that's Daisy, Chloe, Georgie, my amazing team at Moodle Media. They make me super proud, and they're amazing. And we've got Leo's doing work experience. He hates it. So my experience with working in Kent, my takeaways are take every opportunity to meet new people. It is so easy to think, oh, I've got my arse, I just want to stay at home. Again, mirroring what Pip said, you never know who you're going to meet, and it could take you somewhere. If you are struggling to make connections and try and generate leads for yourself or generate a community, create those opportunities for yourself to meet new people, whether that's for a podcast or whatever, an event. There's all sorts of ways of doing it. Support your Kent community, even those you don't know. How many people have had, like, you've seen someone on social media go, oh, I know them. Like, that in itself is powerful. And actually, you can build relationships and start relationships through social media and maintain that. And actually, like, recommend people that you don't even know, but you know you've got good vibes about them. Like, it's because you're in Kent, because you've got familiarity, you've got people that you know. So even if you don't know them, just holler at your pals and just be nice. And just be nice. That's like, someone said that to me when I was at school. Someone came in and they worked for the BBC, and they said one of the biggest takeaways is just be nice and be good vibes for people, because that really, really stays with people. So that's me. Thanks a bunch. Really appreciate it.
Amazing, Molly. Thank you. Your energy is infectious. So would anybody like to ask Molly a question?
Don't be shy. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? There's a real sense of collaboration and everyone sort of helping each other out, and that's really unique. And I don't mean this to be, and I'm not slating off London, love London, represent E14 ends, but like, for me, I feel like with the Kent community, if you put yourself out there, everyone will get behind you. Like, for example, this is sound a bit cringy, but if I might put up a LinkedIn post, everyone that I've met at networking, everyone that I've met during a talk or I had on my podcast will go out and support you. Do you know what I mean? There's this real sense of collaboration. And if you give that back to people, and say, oh, they're doing something amazing, I'll love it and write on there on social media and say, well done, love you, you're doing amazing. Mwah. And it means a lot, because actually what you're doing is you're supporting them, and they think they're good vibes. So for me, in the Kent community, it's we've got that familiarity. We're like in that middle road of we're big things are happening in Kent and big money's being made, but we've still got that heartiness and that countryside and that sort of like community sense about, which is really, really special. So I just think get in there, meet the people, support one another, and give each other opportunities, I think is a really good way to go.
Any other questions?
Yes. Yes, I do actually. So I always like to do interview stage, and it's so funny, right? So let me go back, because I need you to meet her. So this one here, or with the jacket, we're holding the can, that's actually my sister. And she's our vibe checker. For me, as the business owner, I always think logistically. I think about, can they do the job? Are they competent? What have they shown me in the past that they can show? I like it, even if someone's come in with zero experience, it's about what they bring to the table, that enthusiasm, that passion for let's get the job done and work as a team. I love that. And we can have that. We've had, people that have come in that have got that drive, and I think, oh, good egg, let's see where you go. Then I'll bring them into the trial day, and for us, it's not just about all getting on, it's about in sync, because there might be something that Chloe copyrighted that weren't that good, or Daisy designed something that weren't that great, or Georgie, and it's about that respect and trust in each other to say, I actually don't think that's that good, but why don't you update it with this? That's the vibe that we need to meet. And one of the people that we brought on, my sister, Georgie, she went, listen, you've got your little notebook, you're marking things down. I know where your brain's going, but I'm a viber. If I ain't feeling the vibe, Molly, you ain't hiring them. Do you understand? So I was like, okay, Georgie. So it's a vibe, and it's about if they work well. And that two marrying, in my personal opinion, really takes you far and actually keeps the longevity of your staff. And Georgie does talk like that. I'm not even joking. A lot of people in this room can vouch for that. Yes, it's true.